Guys, first garage sale of the season. 2 full bags of PS3 games. 1 Wii game, which happens to be Metroid Prime Trilogy Steelbook. Goes for like over $100 now. Let's go. Blades of Time, another $50 game. I paid $50 for everything. Garage sale season has officially started. What is up, guys? Mega Matt here with another pickups video, and as you can see by the opening clip, I got some garage sale scores. A lot to go through this video, so just gonna jump right into it. So as you guys saw, I had 2 huge bags of PS3 games that I got at a sale. Saw the sale on Facebook Marketplace. They had some Wii U games as well, but those were already gone when I was there. But the other person that bought the Wii U stuff left all this stuff behind. So, so I decided to scoop up everything. Asked her what she wanted for everything, and she counted all the games and $50. So, the 2 best games, we'll just start with those first because you guys already saw. But super clean copy of Metroid Prime Trilogy Steelbook on the Wii. I had no idea this game goes for over $100 now. It's just insane to me. So I don't know where I'm gonna put these. I've got so much stuff to go through, guys. But and then the other one was Blades of Time. I've never heard of this game before. Have you guys? Have you guys ever played it? But apparently this game's pushing $50 too, which is nuts to me. There's so many like PS3 titles that are skyrocketed in value, which is crazy. Oh my god, what am I gonna do with all these? And then I'll just go through the rest of these. There's nothing too crazy in this stack, but for $50, guys, you can't beat it. So we got Uncharted 1. Not one, but 2 copies of Uncharted 2, and one is Game of the Year edition. I apparently they wanted the Game of the Year edition too. So forgive me if I keep popping in and out of the frame. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff. Ratchet and Clank, All for One. Ratchet, not Racket. Can't talk tonight. Ratchet and Clank, Future Tools of Destruction. Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. Quite a bit of Lego games. Lego Lord of the Rings. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Lego Batman. I think that's it for Lego games, maybe. The HD remastered version of Final Fantasy X and X2. I believe this had limited edition. I believe this had an art book or something like that. Okay. Heavy Rain. Never played that, so I might actually keep this to play. I heard this is a really good game, so this was nice to see. DuckTales Remastered, and it's actually the disc version. It's not the just empty case version with the code inside. This one, another Steelbook, Beyond Two Souls. Never played this either. So we got Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. The Last of Us, really good game. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Yeah, know nothing about that. We got Mercenaries 2, World in Flames. Oh, sorry guys, I keep hitting the mic. Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 3. Borderlands 2. Defiance. Grand Theft Auto 5. Dragon Age Origins. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Skyrim, because you gotta have Skyrim, right? Dungeon Siege 3. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And 2 more games. These are PS2 games. That's the only 2 PS2 games they have, but Copy a greatest hits version of Final Fantasy X. And Sonic Mega Collection Plus. So $50 for that stack of games. Just insane. Now you guys are gonna hear my cat. Uh, he's every time he grabs a toy, he has to meow. So apologize for that. Cat break. Anyway, hey. All right. Anyway, moving on. Sidetrack. Uh, so yeah, $50 for that, which is insane. The very next day, or I should say the night of, I was browsing Facebook again, saw another garage sale that was happening the very next day. Rushed over there right when they opened, and they had what was pictured. I did not see this, was not in the picture, but I decided to pick it up for $10. So we got a GameCube Wavebird with the receiver. The stick is kind of rough, but you can replace these. But for $10 for a Wavebird, yeah. Um, and then these were on the table, and I left the prices on them. But a couple Amiibos. Now I don't really collect Amiibos anymore. I got rid of most of my Amiibos, to be honest. They just take up too much space, and I really have no use for them. I kept the ones like Mega Man ones, of course, and a couple Zelda ones. But this one is Chrome from Final Fantasy. As you guys can see, I paid $2 for that one. And then the Twilight Princess Wolf Link, $2 for that as well. So definitely a steal on those. And then the following week, I believe, another garage sale posted they had video games. Went over there. They didn't really have a whole lot. Just a bunch of Wii games, and they were like, it was nothing to like make keep, or just a bunch of shovelware, as they call it, titles. But they did have movies next to it, and I did see this, and this was actually factory sealed, but I've never seen this before. I actually might open this and keep it and watch it, because I used to watch this cartoon when I was a kid. But we have the Hanna-Barbera Diamond Collection, the complete series of the Jetsons, and it's has not been opened. So it's the complete series and brand new. It was $1. So $1, I'm not gonna pass that up. What do you guys think I should do? You think I should watch that, open it and watch it and keep it? I'm leaning towards keeping it versus selling it. It only sells, I think, for like $25, which is not bad anyway. All right, let me do Goodwill pickups next. So I went to the Goodwill around here. I haven't really been finding a whole lot of Goodwills. Happened to see a bunch of PC games, and I happened to look this one up because I thought maybe this one might be decent. Actually, this one, it actually goes for a decent amount, 25 $30. So not bad, but we got a PC version of Fallout. Yeah, some of the PC games go for money. Like, I know, what is it? The Silent Hill games, if you find those on PC, they're like pushing $200. But yeah, I just decided to take a hunch on that. It was like $2.99. And then this was like thrown in the accessories thing, kind of where the electronics are, and like lights and stuff. Is just the Goodwill. They just like throw stuff on the shelf that's like not in any order. But I saw this sticking out, and I've never seen this before, and I don't really have any info on it. So if you guys know anything about this, let me know. But this is for the Game Boy SP. It's a game face and grip set of the Incredible Hulk that fits on your game GBA SP. The skins fit over your SP, and then you can attach the grips to get
a better grip on it. I guess if you're playing super aggressive, I don't know. But yeah, never seen that before. I paid $2.99 for it, so brand new, never been open. I don't know, guys. You guys ever seen this before? Let me know. And then the last Goodwill pickup, I was actually out of town, meeting up with a friend. We went out to dinner and everything. So I decided to stop at the Goodwill in his town. Video game section was pretty picked over, although this was still there, probably because they probably just put it out. But for $2.99, we have a complete copy of Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Yes, it is complete. So yeah, for $2.99, why not, right? All right, so that is Goodwill. I'm gonna put all this. All right, moving on to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Yes, as you guys know, that came out. That game is amazing. Some people will argue. This is my game of the year pick so far. I have been playing this game nonstop. It is so much fun. There's so much to do. It's like twice as big as Breath of the Wild, in my opinion. So, opening night, I decided to go to a GameStop because I could not get a collector's edition on reserve. So, GameStop, I went to GameStop before, and the guy told me that at midnight, the midnight release, they were going to have collector's editions. Well, apparently they did not. Long story short, they got the collector's editions in earlier, and people that pre ordered the game got first dibs on them, I guess. I don't know, something shady with GameStop. I heard it happened with a few other GameStops around. There was a lot of people upset. I was kind of upset. But I did pick up the game, and I could have just left, but I decided to just maybe, out of a hunch, maybe they might have one collector's edition, but they did not. But I did get pre-order bonus, which is a wooden plank. Um, I'm not really 100% sure what you're supposed to do with this, other than probably hang it up. This is the like key or print, like when you go through the shrines. This is what the symbol that pops up where you have to pull the whole Link holds his hand up to open all the shrines up. So that's kind of a little bit of a spoiler. I apologize if you haven't played it yet, but it's not really a big spoiler. So, didn't get the collector's edition. I was super bummed, kind of upset. So, the very next morning, I decided maybe I might get lucky at a Target or a Best Buy. So, I rushed over to Target, and there was about 7 people in line. So I figured, okay, it's not going to be too bad. Hopefully they get at least 5 collector's editions in. So I got there, and the employee couldn't find the collector's editions. It actually took her like 25 minutes. She was in the back looking for them, but she brought out an entire cart of them. There must have been about 15 to 20 on them. So with that, I got the collector's edition. Yay. I'm not going to open this. Box is gigantic. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it. An art book. It's got a pin set. What else? Yeah, I don't even know. um, it's got like a steel book for the game. The game. I thought the game art would be a little different than this, but it's not the actual game. It's just like this copy is just put in there. I'm trying to think what else is in here. I don't know, guys. It's been unboxed, I'm sure, on 1,000 other channels. So if you really want to see what's inside, um, go check those out. Or if you really, really want to see what's inside, maybe I'll do an unboxing of it. But let me guys know in the comments. And then apparently a pre-order bonus at Target, which I had no idea about, is it's called a adventure hit pack, but this is a fanny pack, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old, but we called these fanny packs back in the like early 90s and that. And that's basically what it is. It's got like a little strap on it and everything. They call it an adventure hip pack. So that's a fanny pack. So that was free. um Couple more things and that's about it. Oh, forgot about this. And then I pre-ordered the Pro controller at Best Buy. I actually got a pre-order for the Pro controller uh, month month ago or months before the game was released. So I went to Best Buy, got my pre-order, and look at this box, guys. I'm kind of so bummed when I saw this. I was like, there's a giant crease on the middle of it, and it's like pushed in. Thank It's my cat again. Thankfully, the controller inside and everything was fine. I've been playing with it, playing the new Zelda game with it the whole time. There's nothing wrong with the controller. Controller's perfectly fine. But as like a collector, this box, I'm like, Best Buy, why? That's why I hate Best Buy sometimes. My buddy got the same controller and his box was perfect from Best Buy. I'm like, seriously? Anyway. All right. Next thing, going at, jeez, I cannot talk tonight. Going to the controller theme thing. I did not know this was a thing. This is made by a third party company called Hori, and this is the like Joy-Con controller things that you slide on that are like they look like a controller, like cut in half. Um, but apparently there's a Mega Man version. Yeah, I had no idea that this was a thing. So I wasn't gonna pre-order it on Hori, but I somebody on Facebook Marketplace was selling this for $20. It's brand new, never been used, so yeah, I'm definitely picking that up, right? I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, you can't tell if you can't tell, like kind of like Mega Man. Anyway, and then this is the last pickup, I think. Yes, and my cat's playing with the bag. Got it. So, the last pickup was kind of an impulse buy. So, me and my buddy TJ went to a fighting tournament slash convention type thing. It was basically like it's a fighting tournament where a lot of people that play fighting games compete in a tournament that like this is like the mini tournament out of like the main tournament, which is in Las Vegas called Evo. Um, this is like a thing. This is a tournament outside of Chicago. It's called Combo Breaker. I've gone a couple years. I've gone a few years. Um, this year was really nice. It was in a nicer location, nicer hotel. They actually had an arcade room, which was really cool. But a lot of like fighting Japanese candy cabs, a lot of fighting arcade games. They had some classic arcade games. But the coolest thing I think about this was next to it was a stage, which was a mystery fighting tournament, which means they could play any or it was like just this random fighting games from like the Sega era, Nintendo era. Um, to give you perspective, when I first went in the room, they were playing Pocket Fighters, which is like the chibi version of Street Fighter. They're like little tiny, Japanese little looking characters that it's just plays like Street Fighter, but it's like chibi version. So I thought that was cool. And then they had like a mech fighter later in the day, kind of like a Gundam or Transformers type. Just this is all fighting game themed. Uh, if you want to call it a convention. But there's also vendors there. They sell a bunch of stuff, art prints, and you can get all kinds of stuff. And this company, which I bought a GameCube controller from before. Was they're there all every year I've gone to this, they're always there, and they're always showing off their controllers. They custom paint uh controllers. Basically, they go down the oldest they go is GameCube, but then there's Xbox 360 or Xbox, I think it's just Xbox One now, maybe. Um, PlayStation 4, and then the section I was interested in was the Switch section. So they had custom painted Joy Cons and they had custom painted Pro controllers. The company is called Controller Chaos. I believe they're based out of St. Louis, Missouri, which is not too crazy far from here. So I've had my GameCube controller for it's been about 10 years now. Haven't had any issues with it, so it works perfectly fine. But I saw they had this. It's another Pro controller. That's just what I need, right? Another Pro controller. I couldn't pass it up. Um, they said this was like the last one they had, so I kind of had to jump on it. It was basically an impulse buy, but check it out, guys. Mega Man custom painted themed Pro controller, and these are like professionally, painted or they paint on here and then it's covered like so it won't chip or scratch. There's the back of it, e-tank. Yeah, I just kind of jumped on this. I couldn't help it. It was not cheap. Their controllers are not cheap. You obviously pay for the customization, but yeah, I couldn't pass that up, guys. I could have just ordered it online, but then I would have to, pay for shipping or, wait for it. It was there, it was in front of me. It was a buy. So, but that's it, guys. That's it. I believe so. That's it for this month. Um, yeah, a little longer video than usual. But I appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, take care.